Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Ruchi Pandey, science teacher. Today we are going to discuss about class 10th biology portion, and the chapter we are going to understand is our environment. So firstly we come to know about the word environment and what is this. Let us discuss about it. Environment, it generally means our surrounding or everything present around us. All such thing comes under the environment. All the biotic and abiotic components together makes the environment. So what is this biotic and abiotic components? So all the living organism comes under the biotic components, while other factors which are responsible for the survival of living organisms are called abiotic component. So mixing up of or interacting of biotic and abiotic component constitute the environment, and this environment of, if we can take environment or we can take a system around a place or of any familiar place, so it is known as ecosystem. So the system in which you can see all the biotic and abiotic factors together, but they resemble only one type of system. Just for example, if we talk about environment, it consists of all types of things, that is terrestrial, aquatic, aerial, all the things come under the environment. But if we talk about ecosystem, then it can talk about a particular area. That is, it is either land or aquatic or aerial. So this is the very slippery or very small difference between ecosystem and environment. Now we have seen different types of material on our earth surface in our environment. So these type of materials are divided into two portions, that is, the portion which can degrade very easily with the help of microorganisms, and there are some materials which cannot degrade with the period of time. They remain as it is with the years of echoes. As we can see, if we put two things underground, that is a vegetable peel and secondary a plastic. After 30 to 40 days, if we go and check out, then the peel of vegetables start degrading, or maybe completely or incompletely small fragments left. But if we go and check out the plastic, it remains as it is. There is no change occur in its texture. This thing shows that all the materials which can degrade easily are known as biodegradable waste. As the word says, biodegradable. The things which can degrade biotically or with the help of bio means living are known as biodegradable waste. While such materials which does not degrade biotically or with the help of living organisms came under the non-biodegradable materials. So plastic and other electronic materials, polythenes, all came under the non-biodegradable waste, while dead materials, plant materials or animal materials all came under the biodegradable waste. Now let's talk about ecosystem and its type. Ecosystem is a system of a particular area, and it's of two types, whether artificial or natural. Artificial type of ecosystem are forest, crop field, park, aquarium, as all these things does not occur on its own, but human beings creates this for its use or for their necessary or requirements according to their necessary and requirement. And all the natural ecosystem created naturally in our environment. Just like we can see ponds, pond ecosystem in the pond where water capped in the pond, and in that water you can see many types of plants, aquatic animals, fishes and different types of animals. These all maintain their life or survival by interacting with each other, and these make the pond ecosystem. Just like on a particular land area, the things goes like such. Different types of animals, different types of living creatures and abiotic components works together to make that area living. Okay, so this is different types of ecosystem we see around us. You can also see many types of ecosystem around you. Now we are going to talk about two types of components found, or we can remind it like that, abiotic and biotic components. We can discuss it in ecosystem, environment. So what are such components? Abiotic components are the non-biotic factor which are responsible for the survival of living beings, while biotic components are actually living beings. So in abiotic components we can take examples as wind, water, temperature, humidity, land area. All such things come under the abiotic component, and many more you can see. Now we are going to talk about biotic components. So all the living beings come under the biotic components. As we see, there are many types of living organisms. Some who can make food with the help of natural processes in their own body. Just like plants and some algae, they can produce food with the help of light and chemicals. So these are called producers. And plants who can make food with the help of light, so they are known as autotrophs, whereas some algae and some other materials which can make food with the help of chemicals, they are known as chemoautotrophs. Nextly, there are some of the animals which can consume these producers so that they can get energy and nutrients. So all of those who can consume other producers are known as consumers. So consumers can consume producers for their survival. Here consumers are also divided into three types, that is primary, secondary, tertiary and so on. So primary consumers consumes producers for their survival, whereas secondary consumers consume primary consumers for their nutrients and tertiary consumers consume secondary consumers. In this way the chain goes on. Now the things goes like this, but if any of the animal or living organism die, then after some time its body become degraded and mixes in the soil. So how these things occurs? So there are some living organism or microorganism which goes to their bodies and consume them, so that the body becomes, and with the period of time the body get decomposed. These living organisms who can decompose the other dead materials or known as decomposers. So decomposers consumes other dead decaying materials for their nutrients and for their survivals. And these decomposers are also divided into many types, that is detrivores and saprotrophs. Detrivores can consume other dead decaying materials directly, but saprotrophs live on that material and produces various types of digestive juices and then consume them. After the process of digestive juices, then they consume them. In this way, we can see environment, ecosystem, types of ecosystem, and the material that is biodegradable and non-biodegradable, and we talk about biotic and abiotic component. I hope you all understand these topics very well. If you have any of the query, then comment me below and let me know. I will sort it out as soon as possible. So thank you for now. Bye bye.